off, thanks for taking the time out of your day for doing this interview with me. Greatly appreciate it. And with your first full season in the books, take us through that journey. While you did sign last June, you were only able to play half season. Describe the workload and the grueling mental and physical challenges the game presents itself over the 8 month season.
Yeah, man, it was absolutely a grind. People always told me in college, how to prepare for it. Guys that have played pro ball in the past, and I don't think I necessarily believed them on how big of a grind it truly was. But just kind of like you said, mentally and physically, 7 months of baseball every day. Showing up to the field at 1, leaving at 11. Just the routine that you get in. It's absolutely a grind, but it's a good grind. It's fun. You're hanging out with great teammates. You get to play baseball for a living, which not many people can say they do. So, even though it's a grind, it's fun and something I look forward to doing every day. And my first full season was a great one. I had a lot of fun with my teammates. I was able to play at home and see a lot of family and friends. So, definitely an experience I'll never forget.
Now let's flash way back to your time at the University of Illinois. You spent 3 years with Coach Hartlib there, starting 151 games, and at one point had a streak of 134 consecutive starts at shortstop, while posting a career .280 batting average. What was that collegiate experience like for you?
It was an unbelievable experience. Something that I'll never forget, and something I wish that everybody could have. It was a dream of mine to play at Illinois, and thankfully that's something that came true. And every day that I was there and able to wear that jersey, it was a blessing. And I love my time there. Couldn't have asked for a better situation. I got to play a lot. Our team was really good. I made the guys on the team, became my best friends, my brothers. So it was a blessing to be able to play there for 4 years, and something I'll never forget for sure.
2015 was a rather historic year for that program too, winning the Big Ten Conference and playing in the College World Series. What was so special about that group of players that year, and what was that year like for you?
It was just the special thing about it was how close we all were. We were for the majority all upperclassmen. We were able to play together for 2, 3, 4 years, and we were just close like brothers. We showed up to the field every day, enjoying seeing. We got to enjoy seeing one another. It wasn't a hassle or a chore to go to the field. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed playing for one another. Enjoyed playing for Coach Hartlib, and it was just a special season.
hmm That year, you actually got drafted by the Orioles. What what made you defer, that offer and head back to U of I for another year of ball?
Yeah, I just don't think I was ready physically or mature enough to take that offer from the Orioles. They gave me a really nice offer, and something I'll always remember, always be thankful to the Orioles for drafting me. But I felt it was in my best interest to return to Illinois, try to mature as a person, as a baseball player, on and off the field. And thankfully, it worked out to get a chance with the Diamondbacks. I always thought that if I did the right things and kept going about my business, I would get another chance to play pro ball. And thankfully, that worked out.
June 2016, a pretty special day for you. That's to be certain, as Arizona did sign you. Describe that moment and the emotions that followed.
Yeah, it was very surreal. Thankfully I was with my family and a couple of my friends, and when I got off the phone with them, it was just a lot of emotions hit me. I put a lot of hard work, dedication, a lot of effort to go into that happening, and not that the journey was by any means over. Then it was just getting started, but it was just a great feeling to know that my path in professional baseball was getting underway, and that a great organization like the Diamondbacks wanted me.
And now they didn't give you much time after signing. You were assigned to Hillsborough the following day. What was that like for you? A little hectic, or were you just glad to, get your professional career started right away?
It was both. It was hectic in the sense that I had to pack up and leave for 4 months right away. But at the same time, I had been home from school for a couple weeks already, so I was ready to get back to playing ball. So the sooner I could get out there, the better. Went out to Hillsborough for mini camp and got to meet all the guys, and it was definitely a crazy couple of days. Getting adjusted, not knowing anybody when I got out there, meeting all these guys. But it was a blessing being able to get out there so quickly, and glad I got to just start playing baseball again.
And your first game as a professional. Take me through that first professional at bat when the PA announcer says now batting. Uh, your hops, Adam Walton. A little emotional, happy, excited. What was that like for you? Kind of fulfilling that dream and bringing it all to fruition.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even remember what I did my first at bat. I know I went 0 for 4 that day, but I don't remember, if I grounded out, flew out, struck out. I was just trying to enjoy, the whole day. Like I said before, something I worked really hard for, over the course of the last 10, 12 years of my life. And to be able to put on that Hops uniform, step out on the field and represent the Diamondbacks, it was definitely a blessing. And, I don't remember all the details just because I definitely was nervous, and I just it was a great day.
hmm Now, the storybook closed for the 2016 season. How did you grow as a player and overall mature athlete? Having gotten some professional baseball under your belt right away.
I think I just was able to mature in every aspect of the game. Being out there every day with the great coaches we had, Shelly Duncan, Jose Amato, being able to compete with and against the guys on the team. You're competing for playing time in pro ball, and you're competing against the other team also. But just getting out there every day and getting my ground ball work in, whether it's short, second, or third. Getting my BP and doing extra work in the cage. Just being around the game and being around guys that are so knowledgeable about the game and can teach you little things. If you pick their brain, it definitely helps you mature as a ball player and something that definitely as a pro, that's a big advantage you have being around guys that are at the same level as you, and they're so knowledgeable. So it's definitely a big help.
Yeah, of course. And then as spring training arrives in February and March, back in 2017, describe the excitement that experience of spring training baseball brought. Everyone I've talked to said that spring training will be something that they'll never forget, no matter how long they've been through it. What was that like for you, first time around?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something I'll never forget either. It was very exciting. Just walking into the facility and you see, you're next to the double A, triple A, big league guys. You're eating the same facility as them. You're walking out to the field. You see all the fans there. It was a crazy environment. It was something that was a lot of fun, and something that you kind of have to take it all in at once. But at the same time, you're there to work. You're there to earn your spot in the team, and as cool of an environment as it was, it's one that you're still there to work, and you kind of have to go about your business even while you try to enjoy it.
Now the 2017 season begins, and you get promoted to King County on May 17th. Talk about that moment, like you mentioned earlier, being a local boy. With you being, a homeboy growing up in Buffalo Grove, attending Cougars games as a kid, and I remember
Mhm.
talking to you after a game once. You even mentioned bat boying for them a few times. Now you're suiting up in a uniform, playing for them in front of all the people who supported you your whole life. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Getting able to play at home in King County this summer. Um, it was surreal. Getting to put that jersey on because I like you said, I did bat boy for them a few times when I was like 10 or 11. My parents, won some little raffle, and I got to bat boy a few games here and there. But just being able to go back home and sleep in my own bed while playing professional baseball was something that not many people get to experience. Having my parents, my sisters, grandparents, friends, old coaches, old teammates come out to games and see me play. That was awesome to see the support I had from them, the support I had from everybody around Buffalo Grove. It was a really cool experience and something that I'll never forget and that I definitely didn't take for granted last year.
That's to be certain. And you and the Cougars finished the first half of the year as conference champs, doing it also with the most wins amongst both conferences in the Midwest League. What was it about that group of guys in the first half that made playing baseball and winning games almost look effortless?
Yeah, well, I was only there for about half of the first half, but the time that I was there, the guys just really enjoyed being around each other and playing together. It was kind of like the 2015 Illinois team. You showed up to the field every day and you enjoyed seeing those guys. You wanted to go to battle for them, go to battle for your coaches, and just a fun group to be around. It wasn't a chore to go there and take BP, take in and out, and play the game. You were rooting for your guys. And, they were your good friends. So you want to see them do well, and you want to compete and do just as well as them. So it was just a fun group of guys to be around, and kept the game loose, kept it light in the dugout, and that translates to good baseball on the field.
And the second half of the year is a bit rough, and that's to be certain. But many players like Duplantier, Reed, and some others were promoted, and that's just the nature of minor league baseball. And many people fell victim to injuries. How hard was it to kind of regroup as a team and get back on track with all those things happening?
Yeah, like you said, it's the nature of minor league baseball. We lost a lot of our arms, and we had guys come up that did a great job as well. But it's tough. You deal with injuries, you deal with promotions, and with that much movement on a roster, it's tough to kind of get in a groove. There's new relationships being built, um, and it's a very different dynamic every day that you walk into the clubhouse. So, even with those changes, I think we still showed up to the field every day, and we had fun. We tried. It's not like we were out there, not trying. We struggled a little bit, but it's still a fun group, and we got hot at the right time towards the end of the season. And we had a good playoff series against the Colonels, but a couple of balls fell their way, and they ended up taking it. But I think it was still a fun second half, a fun group of guys to be around, and we played as hard as we could every day, and I think that's all you can really ask for.
Now you look back at your time playing in King County, not knowing if you'll be there next year, but overall, what was that whole experience like having your first full year of pro ball under belt?
Yeah, it was a season I couldn't really ask to go much better. Being able to play at home and have all the support that I had was amazing. I was really happy with how my first full season went. If you look back at, I didn't start too well, but kind of picked it up towards the middle and the end, and I feel like I made some good adjustments at the plate and the field, and I was happy with how I just kind of stuck with everything and kept going and didn't give up even though it was a rough start. So definitely learned a lot from my first full season. Like I said, before, like you said, it's a grind, and learned how to deal with that every day and show up with a clear mindset and ready to get some work done and get better. So definitely learned a lot throughout my first season, and just very happy with how everything went.
And what's the offseason been like for you? And what can Diamondbacks fans expect out of you, Adam Walton, next season?
It's been a good offseason so far. Just been getting back to work the last couple of weeks. Definitely enjoyed some time off. Got to see family and friends. Went on a trip with some of my old college friends. So definitely just enjoying the time I have at home and get to see everybody. But definitely putting some work in and getting ready to be back in spring training for 2018.
Sounds good. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.